Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman Associates. The firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate the public, so please subscribe to our channel. Is the system broken for fathers' rights? So asks one of our members of the viewing audience. Is it something that is not workable for fathers? Do they always have the short end of the judicial stick? Well, I guess it means, or the question really can be answered, it depends who you ask. In our firm, with respect to all the lawyers that work here and all the personnel, it is our general attitude that the system is not broken, that the fathers that we represent, that they have rights equal to the mothers, that there is no bias at play here. I think if attorneys tell their client, well, you lost this case, the judge is biased against men, I think if your attorney is telling you that, or is telling you at the outset that that might be the case, it's time to have a serious discussion about whether or not you should continue with that attorney. Perhaps a different attorney in the firm would be better, or even if there aren't multiple attorneys available, you go to another one. I don't think that courts so much judge the gender of the person as they judge the actions of that person. And so I think the bias against fathers, though they're admittedly, I think that existed in the past. I will tell you, it should not exist today. It's in our experience, most of the time, it does not exist. And most of the time, when people walk around saying, "Oh, I didn't get the kid because that female judge hates men," it may not be about hating men. It may be about hating the actions of one particular man, that being yourself, that the court felt was unsupportable to make you a custodial parent, and maybe that's what it was. We see that every now and then. But I really think it's not so much about what the guy in the black robe and his attitude is. It's about looking into yourself and making sure that the actions that you involve yourself in support giving you custody. And sometimes those actions involve not giving you custody. If a person, for example, is a drug addict that's actively involved in heroin and cocaine use and hangs around with other felons, the court may look at that and say, you know what, I think it would be better if she had the custody. And it's probably not a function of gender. It's probably just a function of keeping the child safe. Ultimately, the key is you got to get the best possible attorney, because if the facts of your case are not so great, you need somebody to present that to the court in a way where the court will look beyond the negative facts to see the positive in you. That is really what this boils down to. A good attorney can take good facts and make them better, can take bad facts and make them good. The truth of the matter is, if you're a couple, an Ozzie and Harriet couple, the perfect couple, if you're a Norman Rockwell painting of a couple, you probably don't need attorneys to make you look good. You probably already look good. Where the challenge comes in is with a client who perhaps has a checkered past, a client who maybe was in jail once, but that was a long time ago, a client who had a drinking problem but solved it, and explaining to the court and presenting it in such a way where the court realizes that yes, there were challenges in the past, but those challenges have been overcome. And why? All for the sake of the child. You see, so if it's presented appropriately, it can be spun in a way that works to your favor. At the end of the day, it's not about bias with the judge. It's about what you've done in your past and how that relates to custody. And if you've done some things that present challenges, get the right lawyers who know how to present that to the court in a way that'll work for you. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.